Trae, so when you got a game like tonight, when you got 7 guys in double figures, what does that tell you about the movement of the team? How y'all were flowing tonight, and how did y'all, felt good out there, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it always feels good when the ball's going in. I mean, sometimes it can tell you that, everybody's playing good and in a rhythm, or sometimes it's just that night the shots are going in. I think previously we've been having a lot of, good looks offensively in a lot of these games recently. Shots just haven't necessarily went in, and tonight they did, and that was the result from it. I mean, everybody's feeling good, everybody got to touch it, and shots were going in.
Coach talked about you and DJ playing within the flow of the game. What would you say worked well to make it flow in the way that you guys needed it to?
I think we just played off each other. Taking what the defense was giving us. They switched to a zone for a second, but didn't really switch too much of their coverage the whole game, and so we were just picking them apart, on the offensive end, and also getting stops defensively, and that helps your offense and us getting out in transition and running the way we want to. And so, we had a little latch there late in the third quarter where they kind of got back into the game with some transition and some shots going in. But besides that, I think we played pretty good defense the whole game and forced them to take tough shots, and that helped our offense a lot.
What you see from DeAndre tonight is obviously you guys are finally, for the most part, healthy and playing together for the first time since I think November.
That's crazy. It's great having Trae back. He's a big piece of our team. One of probably our best defender on the ball with his strength, his size, and his length, and so he brings a lot to our team. And then offensively, he can shoot the ball, he can score. If there's a mismatch, you can throw it into him, and he can go score. So he brings a lot to our team. You just hope he's out there for us. And so having him out there for us tonight was good. And so I'm sure his minutes will get increased as the week goes on or as the games get going. So that'll definitely help.
Trae, I know it was just one game, but does this maybe paint a clearer picture of what you guys can do when everybody's healthy?
Yeah, it definitely can. It's just about being consistent with it. Any team can do it one night or 2 nights in a row. You just got to be consistent with it. So we've been saying since the beginning of the year that we've had the talent, and unfortunately we haven't had we've had a little bit of the injury bug on our side to start the season. But having guys back now, and hopefully for the rest of the season, it can help us string together some wins and propel us forward to where we want to go and where we need to be.
Trae, you had 24 points up until the fourth quarter without a free throw attempt. What does that say about your ability to score without having to go to the free throw line?
Yeah, I can score without going to the free throw line. I know a lot of people think that's what I need, and I need free throws, but I can score. I can score without it. I've been scoring without it my whole life, so I know how to score without free throws, and those first 3 quarters showed you that. And there were some moments that I probably should have shot a couple of free throws in the first half, but I just didn't get the calls, but still was able to make plays, and that's just what you got to do sometimes.
Trae, the All-Star break, of course, is right around the corner. Have you gave any thought or consideration to possibly getting in the skills competition or the three-point competition this year?
I ain't thought about it right now. Not yet.
Trae, Kobe got his first basket tonight, and you got to see him up close last night. Just in watching his game, what do you see?
You can tell that he's been. I'm the type of guy I watch guys from a distance and see how they act, how they learn. You can tell he's a sponge to learning, and even when he's on the bench with us tonight, he sits right next to me a lot when I'm on the bench, and he's just watching, and you can tell we're talking, and you can tell he's learning. And so whenever I'm watching him in the G League doing what he does and coming off screens, and it's just too easy for him down there. And and that's what it's supposed to be. If you a league dude, and he's definitely a league dude, and he's just down there getting reps, and you can tell what he's doing down there is paying off for him, and ultimately one day it's going to help him up here. And so I've been loving seeing what he's doing, and for our G League team, and I just want him to stay with it and stay at it, because one day he's going to get his opportunity and it's going to pay off for him. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from him, because he can do it all. He can do a lot of things.
Hey Trey, back here. The last 3 wins you guys had were all kind of on last-second game winners. This one, you guys led the entire second half by double digits. What kind of in this one were you guys enabled you to keep the gas on the pedal, I guess, or foot on the pedal? And how nice was it to win without kind of having to sweat it out at the end?
I mean, it's always nice when you don't have to, sweat out at the end. But I think tonight it was just us making shots. I mean, sometimes that's the difference in wins and losses. You just making or missing shots. And early on, we were making shots, and we knew they played last night, so we knew we needed to get up and down and run and play in transition and play fast. And we knew as the game would go on, they would tire down, and that's just what they did. And we were making shots, and sometimes when you don't make shots, it allows them to stay in the game and have a rhythm and feel good about themselves. But nights like tonight, when you make shots, they can't have that type of feeling. So. Thank you, Trae. Got you.